Hello guys and welcome to a new Deadman seasonal episode. In this episode you're gonna see some crazy things. As you can see in the start, I got multied and died. So if you stay until the end, you see some pretty awesome stuff. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out my previous video about my new car and about my humble beginning in Deadman mode. In the end of this episode we'll be PKing, going rogue, having a 600k plus bank. That will be very helpful. Right now as we speak, I'm trying to splash for some decent XP. I just hit the level 4 snares, but you see a lot of that. After dying, I had to extra money from my merchant, and then I went to, as you know, most of my money is from merchanting, but for this episode I'm buying everything I can. All of my money goes 100% into supplies and into rune items, combat bracelet, glory, and so on and so forth. You see that. So I go on and get some few magic levels up, and at this point I understand that I gotta go and get crafting up for Lost City. Yeah, and I was aiming for Dragon Longsword and DES, which if I bought it from the shop in Xanaris, it would cost 30k and then 100k for the Dragon Longsword. So yeah, I couldn't buy Cow Heights. For me, getting XP is second. First is not dying, because I'm playing solo. I do not have a team. I PK solo. I pick in areas where there are teams. So I won't go to L carried, because obviously it's multi there. So what I did was spend some bowful, which was absolutely awful, and then I went and I bought 300 flags, which I spent, and it was actually profitable, like 30 GP per flags. I was also flipping flags on my other account, so I had a little bit of profit from that as well. Maybe I bought and sold 2k flags, so that's like, I flipped around 40 to 60k worth of flags yesterday. And as you can see in the next clip, I started doing Lost City. Actually finished it. At that time it was pretty good. And as you can see from my inventory, do you know what's missing actually? Can you guess? To buy Dragon Sword or Dagger, what was missing was a diamond, because you can go through that door without a diamond. So I messed up here, had to go back and get diamond. And then I went to Flesh Crawlers. I wanted to get in the top 100 of strength, which eventually I went to 103, nearly the top 100 at the end of the day, because I didn't sleep. As you can see from my red eyes right now, I haven't slept more than 3 hours since the release of Deadman mode, or something like that, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, I went about killing flesh crawlers, but I figured out that if I don't go to dragons as soon as possible, I'll die very fast. So I went on at Drax to get 43 prayer, which eventually I did. I made up some friends. They invited me to a clan, but I didn't really want to do that. So far I want to try solo, playing solo, Han Solo, and see how far I can go. So far so good. I made some money on the Green Giant Heights, which was very important, because as you could see, I was trying to improve my gear with each kill. Dragon Longsword now, Dragon DDS, I was saving it for a combat bracelet, and I needed a amulet of glory and some other rune items. So little by little was achieving that. So went to Flesh Core Wars again, and you're going to see what's about to happen. Come on. Okay, I was training 44 prayer. I can, okay, a PKR logs in and does nothing to me. He's basically my level because 80-ish combat on day 2 is pretty much the max. So a guy saw a guy that was code, and I'm like, okay, thanks for your bank mate, and I'm going there, quickly killing him. He's trying to run away. He made a mistake right here. He could have run if he didn't do that, and he actually comes back to me, and I managed to kill him, looting everything I. So sorry, I had to pick up my phone. I managed to loot this guy's stuff. It was quite lucrative, and I made bonk because he had DDS. He had he was muling actually. You see now from the bank here. He only had nothing on him, no food, so it was obviously he was muling. He went there to PK, export to another account, so Jags, please bandit kill. So this guy is boxing himself so he doesn't die. That's pretty interesting. Then I went back and I was training with the guy, but I was pretending to train. I actually wanted to scone him, to slay him, so he could quit the game. It would be pretty fun, and his name was Dead. He understood that that would happen, so I had to quickly do that and deliver as much DPS as possible, which eventually... Come on! That's so close, come on! No, no, it's so close right now. Thank you for the loot. Dragon Longsword! So much stuff. This kill right here made my bonk. It was very, very lucrative. So I had to get rid of my skull right here, and yeah, I decided to get some levels on the way because I was close to 76 strength. And then I started training with some nudes that started explaining to me how good their clan is and invited me to join them. I don't know my video is bugged right now. So it was at that time I understood that I gotta splash because I need 50-ish magic for snares to manage to snare people so they wait for me to get their items. And I bought some supplies to splash, and in my next video you see me do that. A spoiler alert, in the next video you see me fighting two members of Rot, and they say they'll ruin my life. See this Mercedes? See this? I also got a BMW, both are 300 horsepowers. My life is ruined and you guys are sitting in your parents' bathroom. Noobs.